All right, we're going to get into this. So let's discover our unique value proposition for our new product. So the goal is to come up with a first cut of our unique value proposition. And when I say first cut, because you're constantly learning, constantly finding new use cases. But the whole idea is that if you have an overarching statements for individual personas or ideal customer profiles, then you can actually run campaigns that are more consistent and hammering on the same message. As you develop the product further, and if it's a new product or new use cases of an existing product, you'll start to revisit the product, the value proposition. So having clarity over your product in terms of description, and also the assumptions of your first target audience or the ideal customer profiles is essential. When I say first, because like I said, if you're increasing your product knowledge, you probably would start to learn about new use cases that this product may be applicable, and then you would adapt new target audiences or ideal customer profiles for them. So like I said, these are first cut, but you got to start somewhere, and it gives you a good grounding in terms of the type of roles that feel the pain, their description of the roles, and how your solution, your unique value proposition solves it. So let's get into it. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Chat GPT to move me a little bit here, to act as a senior marketing professional, 30 years experience in B2B and B2C, and you're working for a SaaS company, and you can change that. So you can change this you can change also the industry applicable to you. The solution is, in our case, I want to summarize quickly what it is for context setting and priming. What it is, it's analytical solutions for assortment planning and leveraging AI. And the goal is to come up with a unique value proposition that could be used in campaigns, future campaigns. Same as need to be applicable for the target audiences and address their pain points, the roles, pain points. And I say here likely to face, because as I said, you're going to continue to learn. As an input, I will provide the job titles and descriptions, and as an input again, I'll provide the product description. So they have the product description, the title, and the role description, and their role description. Why that's important? Because the role has responsibilities that they need to sort of complete as part of their role, right? And so the idea is that leveraging, like a bit of a hack here, leveraging their title and also, more importantly, the job description to say what are the pain points they're on the hook to deliver in that role, because we want to address that with our solution. It's a great way to get a quick overview of how your value proposition fits into those persona roles or ideal customer profiles. And the output will be just a table, so we can use it and confirm. Do you understand? So the idea is to get a confirmation and then continue saying, okay, I'm going to give you these 5 roles. And again, you can change these into 6 roles or 2 roles. But these are the 5 I believe are the first kind of cut of people that you want to target with a role. And I want to create messaging, unique value proposition messages to these 5 particular role types. And I said, look, I'm going to provide you this. Do you understand? Yep. Okay, so yep, understands. And then continue on with providing the job description and the product description. And every time I said this one at a time, because I want GTP to understand each role and prime it. I want it to acknowledge that it's received it. And the last thing is just putting in the product description and then ask him to create the table. Okay, let's get into this. The first one is this. Let's see what it says. Yes, I understand. Great. Good summary. SaaS company as an input. Beautiful. And it will create a table and a pain points. Please provide me. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to say this. So basically, I'm going to give them these 5, but one at a time. And I'm going to title them these as well. So that's going to be important for you. Do you understand? You have 5 roles in respective. Once I have all information, I will create a beautiful. It's acknowledging what I'm trying to achieve. I will provide okay, I will provide each to the one at a time, and I want you to acknowledge it. Okay. So do you understand? Okay, now it's pretty much provided that. So now once I have all the different, do you understand? Okay, let's put that in as well. So this is just saying how once we have all that information, including the job descriptions, the job titles, and the product value proposition, or the product description, I want you to write, prepare the table. Okay, so what I've done is, if I go into my Excel, I've actually went into LinkedIn and found these are the type of roles that are ideal for us. Role 1, these are the description. Literally, these are the descriptions from the LinkedIn job ads. So, for example, here's a title that we're targeting. If I go to that job title here, there it is here. So it's a senior for small. It's from, what is it here? I think it's Red Bull. Where are we? Sorry, Monster. And so what I'm interested in is really just the summary and the key functions, because this person's role, they're on the hook to deliver or execute on these key points of the role job description. So it's a great way to get GTB to see how we can actually tailor it to these types of personas, right? So so let's get into the first one here. If I go back to my spreadsheet, because I'll go back here, so I'm going to put in here, as you mentioned, job title. I'll go back here. Where is it? Lazy, because job title 1. And I'm going to go back to my spreadsheet, put in and now also description. Let's see what it says. Perfect, that's what we want. Now the next one is, this is going to be number 2. I'm going to down here. And I'm going to put in the description, so let's copy that in as well. Okay, next one, yep. Okay, now I'm going to go into I'll just copy this. I should have said that, should have said 3 actually, so a bit lucky I picked that up. So go back to here, senior again, and I'm going to change this, and that's number 3. Good, and this is number 4, so I'm going to put in this, and I'm going to put in number 4, job title 4, and of course the description, and which I actually copied and pasted from a LinkedIn or job ad, any job ad, okay, any job ad that you come up with. So, and that's going to be the last one. So this is the last one. So I'm going to go back here and just job title 5. Add in the job title, which is, again, as I said, from the LinkedIn ad. I haven't modified these ones in particular. Okay. So now. Okay, now, yeah, exactly. I wanted to put the description. So let's go to the product description. Here we go. That's the product name, product description. So let's put in the product description. Boom. What I'll do, just to make sure, this is a product description. One second, sorry. Product description. I'm going to put in here, please prepare make sure it's please create the table as per above instructions. Okay, let's do it. Okay. So this is great. So now we have the summary of the role, and the pain point, which is correct, is solving, and then how Hivery curate. Our problem is solving that. This is really good. I mean, this saves us a lot of time in terms of, and it's picked up key things that are appropriate for this particular role, this persona. Summarize can be time consuming, yep. And again, it's summarized. It's a little bit similar, I would say. I will see later. We'll see later when it's finished and look at it more. But then again, the role titles are similar. So that's why I think it's. But the description is fully insights, leveraging insights here, and so this is all about generating insights. So mutually agree, rapid, shopper insights, and allow you to excellent. So here's another one. This is the last one, I think. So developing, executing strategic challenges with siloed, yes. Create enables assortment impact, yep. And it leverages provides rapid simulations, good. And the last one, stop there. Sometimes it does that. Continue. Please complete the last role. Let me just make sure it understands what I'm saying. And that's what we called it. So in this case, it's just it didn't put it in a table for no reason, but it created a value proposition. So the pain point here, how we solve it, how it creates a bottom up, yes, and provides solution for suppliers and to collaborate, transparent, yep. Ultimately driving we ability to prepare. So now I've got this. I can actually extract this out and put it in the table. This is great. So what I'm gonna ask now is summarize with 5 unique value proposition statements. Streamline, beautiful. Streamline category management. It's a great way. You can use that right now, right? Drive sales and profit with a bottoms up, and that's how our model does. It looks at it from a bottoms up, which is a great way to. So these are great. You can literally create campaigns out of these now. Ensure mutually agreed partnerships. Again, the power of our solution allows retailers and CPG or product suppliers to collaborate. And reduce time. Hyperlocal is just a category play, which is operation strategy. Beautiful. So there you have it. You have now in a few minutes that we've gone through, developed a value proposition that is and a table that you can actually extract out and start running campaigns to individual role types or personas. And like I said, you're constantly updating it, so you can actually revise these eventually as you find new use cases. Hope that was useful. Bye.